guys, how's it going everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gents, welcome back to a brand new Ben 10 video custom from LEGO DC Supervillains here on the Blitzwinger YouTube channel. And today, we are going to go on ahead and put together yet another Ben 10 alien. Of course, as you guys know, if you want to see another one of these videos, hit that like button down below. As soon as this video hits 500 likes, the next video will go live. Now, how the heck do I decide which alien we're going to build? Because, for example, right now we're looking at Upgrade, whom we built last time. Well, I went into the comment section of that last video, and as I was looking through the comment section, I looked at the top comment with the most amount of likes, which was from Nighthawk92, who says, "Awesome design!" Exclamation mark, so you gotta scream it. "Try and create Big Chill next video, pretty please." So that is going to be the character that we try to create today, is the character called Big Chill. So I went ahead and Googled Big Chill, and I was very pleasantly surprised because I was like, I think we could probably do a pretty good job with this one. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, when I Googled Ben 10 Big Chill, a bunch of like designs came up, like orange and yellow as well. We're going to build the blue one. I think this one says that it's ultimate, like the orange and the yellow one are ultimate Big Chill or something like that, which again, those of you that have more awareness of the Ben 10 universe will probably know far better as to what all of that might mean. Now, with that all in mind, let's get to work here today, because I genuinely do think that we could probably do quite a good job with this particular design, just on the basis that we have this to work with, which works really, really well for this design, and it will look really cool, especially because it's blue. So pretty much that's the only reason why I was excited to build this, because I thought like, hey, using that's going to be easy to build. And now comes all the difficult stuff, and that is figuring out the rest of the elements of how the heck to make this character look even somewhat accurate. Now, of course, don't forget, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button. Like I said before, let's get rocking and rolling. Let's do this thing. All right, so it looks like the gloves are black, so we're going to kind of take care of the easy stuff first, as we usually do. And that's pretty much all the easy stuff, because everything else requires more elements. Okay, so what we need to look for right now are arms that ideally have blue, like, lines across them. That's kind of the look that we're going for. It's like different shapes. So almost like something like, I don't know, let's see. How would that look? Nope, not like that. I'm trying to find something as an example. You know what? Let's scroll the way down first and then work our way up. So we're looking for blue elements, which this character, or this arm has, but it also has a lot of grays, more gray than even blue, so that's not great for us. That does not have any blue now, once you recolor it. What about this, actually? Wait, what? What's happening? It's so weird. I didn't even select that one. Okay, well, that one has a lot of blue, but it's really kind of the wrong colored blue. It's like almost a little bit too bright. It's not terrible, but it doesn't look all that great, unfortunately. So let's carry on slowly but surely scrolling up. What about this? Interesting. Well, that gives us some blue, which is cool, but it also gives us a lot of kind of bluish gray, which is not really what we want. Did that have blue? No, that's gray. Man. Why is there no DC characters with blue arms for their costume design? What's up with that? Ooh, what about this? Okay. That is blue, and the patterns are actually pretty cool on that. The problem is that it's far too dark of a blue. We needed to have a lot more of a pop to it, so that stinks. Man, oh man. This might prove a lot more difficult than I even anticipated. Going into this one, I thought this one would be easy, you know? Just based on the blue beetle part, I was like, this is going to be simple. But it's probably not going to prove to be very simple at all. Alright, let me try to think here. What could we possibly do to make it even remotely close? What about this? Nope. Definitely nope. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Who would have thought that this would be the most difficult aspect of this design? I mean, like, I guess in theory I could use that. That's probably the closest we have. I mean, this can also sort of be considered a possibility. You know what? I'll choose this one for now. Let's design the rest of the torso, and then we'll see how it goes. Or design the rest of the character, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's design the legs next. So again, we want to have blue elements. Ideally, almost something like that. Oh, wait. No, that's good. It's not the worst. Just don't want to do like so many different shades of blue. You know? Because I feel like that's the color that the arms are. Or maybe even not. Maybe that's the color that the arms are. Probably. You know? So that's not the worst idea, I guess, to use something like that. Let's see if I could get something a little bit more accurate. So again, we're looking for something that's going to be black and blue as the main colors. What recolors on this, I wonder? Not what we needed to. The red. If you could change the red on that, that would possibly work. Could use, I guess, something as simple as this. And technically, that's not the worst appearance, because at least you get some of those blue elements in this. So I actually kind of like the possibility of using something like that. Let's see. Could we find something with... Ooh. Please tell me it changes. Yes! Okay, brilliant. Oh, but the problem is, again, that's a completely different blue than the one that you see on the arms. Man, that leg piece, though, that works really well. That could work really, really well for this design. Seriously. Okay, let's keep it for now. And just see if the blues, like having too many different colors of blues is going to really, you know, start impacting it and make it look terrible. So I think that's probably the way to go here. All right, let's just do one solid color torso like that. Okay, so far so good. Now comes the torso, which I know is going to be pretty tough. The torso and the head are usually the most difficult aspects of the characters. And this is probably going to prove to be no different. Okay, so let's see. I want to try to do maybe something like this. Recolor the torso that. Then give it that bright blue. I don't even think that blue that is on the legs is available as a color here. So if let's say it was that, and then we give him the logo, the green logo kind of thing. Across the chest. I'm trying to figure out which green would work best. I think that one. So that could be an option right there, is to go this way. Because then you'll get the blue and everything, but, you know, honestly, I think that the torso is very, very inaccurate. So let's go look elsewhere. Again, we're looking for blue, black, and ideally, like you saw that insignia on the chest, something like that in the center that's green. So that's kind of the ideal design. Will we find something that's perfect? Most certainly not. And most likely not, I should say. But if we can get close to it, that would be pretty awesome. Okay, let's keep looking. What recolors on this? I forget. That does look cool, and it works well with the leg pieces, but obviously it's not accurate at all. So again, something that's going to be mostly blue, black on the outside, or blue in the center, black on the outside, and then green insignia on the chest. Nope, it's not going to work. What recolors on this, I wonder? That's not terrible. At least it gives you that blue, so it's kind of cool. Ooh, what about this? I think that looks pretty nice. And obviously the head is going to really help a lot once we change the design of the head. Okay, well that gives us our blue torso, and then it gives us the logo across the chest, so it's kind of cool. I kind of like that option, actually. You know, because we do get a lot of the key elements fulfilled there. The eye is not perfect because it's yellow instead of being green. And then the yellow lines are not excellent, but that's not bad, honestly. It's not a bad option. What about this? That's alright, but again, not enough blue on that one. What about that? This has a lot of blue, but again, another shade of blue, so it's almost like doesn't really look great. I know that the Beast Boy torso will probably be pretty good here as an option. I really don't understand why the Green Lantern torsos are not recolorable. Because that would possibly work well here. Like, if we could take the Green Lantern logo and then repaint the green part blue, there you go. That would be a pretty good solution, you know? All things considered. But I don't think it's going to give us that as an option. Okay, well, that gives us, again, some blue, but not nearly as much as we saw on the OMAC torso. Just curious to see. Nope. That's not going to work. Okay, let's try... Ooh. How did I think about it? The Blue Beetle torso would be pretty good here, too. That's actually pretty decent looking. And then, of course, in addition to that, we could also just go with this. Or this, I guess. You know, which would give us that blue look. But it doesn't give us the insignia. Man, I don't know. There's actually a couple of great options here. Like, this is weird, because usually it's incredibly, incredibly difficult to find anything that even, like, remotely works. And this one is like, we actually have a couple of different options, and all of which can, to an extent, work. Alright, let's try the Blue Beetle torso. I'm sorry, the Beast Boy torso. And then what we'll do is we'll just go on ahead, and once we change the head, we'll maybe adjust something. Okay, so the head needs to be ideally black, blue, and green eyes. Yikes, that's easier said than done. Curious to see what that would look like. It's not terrible, honestly. That's actually not a terrible idea there. If we could round out the head with a little bit of gray. I wish there was a blue that was a bit more similar to the actual colors that I see here on the Google images, but it's like a weird blue color where it's almost like something in between this blue and like a really vibrant, colorful blue like this. It's kind of like in between and not that one. So I don't know. It's really tough because I don't think there is a color in here like that. You know what? I'm trying to think. What if we add, to make it look a little bit more accurate? Trying to figure out if there's anything I could add that will, man, these are not going to recolor well. No, no, no. Maybe we could add just basically like something to add a little bit of that gray or black into the costume. Just because I feel like there's too much blue. If we did that. That's not bad. I kind of like the idea of something like this, though, to add a bit of a darker shade there. So, I don't know if this character, or if we have anything better, but let's just verify first before we jump to conclusions. No. That's not gonna work. Keep... Oh, well... Wow, it's gonna have the open mouth area, which is not what we're looking for. I guess this would give you the green eyes, so... But that does not look good at all, unfortunately. Yeah, I think the Blue Beetle one is the way to go here, honestly. We could, I guess, in theory... It's weird because you see another image right next to the one that I'm looking at actually has the eyes as like bright yellow. So it's weird. I don't know which color usually the eyes are. So if they are actually bright yellow, then the Blue Beetle head is like perfect, really, at that point. You know? Because it nails most of the look of the character. Whoops. So it'd be kind of like that, you know? Now, I think on the basis that this character is called Big Chill, I'm assuming that this character can probably, like, shoot, not electricity, snow. right? So that's what we're gonna try to do. There we go. And then also, of course, equally as important is going to be flight, because this character has wings after all. So I'm going to give the character flight. And ladies and gents, we have completed Big Chill, aka apparently Blue Chill, because I just renamed characters like a sauce boss. Alright, so there we are. Big Chill has been completed. So, ladies and gentlemen, this now brings us to... How many is that? 7, I think, aliens that you guys have requested to be built. And I think this is our 7th one. So that is pretty crazy. We're getting close to 10. And of course, the character is called Ben 10. So once we have 10 of them done, we're going to go on ahead and do a cool showcase video for all of them. So there's the ice blast. Again, if this character does not actually use ice, and I just was wrong, maybe this character is not like an ice using type character, let me know in the comment section below. I actually would love to know. Regardless though, thank you guys so very much for watching today's video for the Big Chill build. Of course, if you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and of course, in addition to that, I of course would love to hear from you in the comment section down below as to which other character you would like to see built on the next episode of Ben 10 Customs. Peace out. I'll see you later, alligators.